Bad news for limited company owners. Autumn budget, dividends and national insurance rate has increased. Myself, Firoz, fellow member of ACC, owner and managing director of EFC Consulting Limited. My contact details are outlined in the slide here. At EFC, we always discuss the potential or the best option on how client can extract money from their business. While doing the discussion, there's a new update on the budget came in place. So let us jump into the topic for today. If you own a limited company, national insurance and dividend tax have increased. That's really bad, but then we have to live with the legislations, and it's going to go up from 6th of April 2022. The good news is that £2,000 of dividend allowance will still remain the same. Anything on the top of that is going to go up by 1.25%. Current rate for current tax year is at 7.5% up until the basic tax threshold, and 32.5% for the higher tax rate taxpayers, and any additional rate taxpayer is going to pay at 38.1% from 2022 and 2023. So basically from 6th of April 2022, it's going to increase by 8.75% for the basic taxpayers, and for higher rate taxpayers at 33.75%, and additional rate taxpayers 39.35%. So an increase of 1.25%. Now, not only that, national living wage is to increase from £8.91 to 9.50 from April 2022. If you have any employees who are under the minimum wage rate, that minimum wage rate is changing. So please do keep in mind that the minimum wage rate is going to change from April 2022. Also, a new health and social care levy will apply from April 2022. They haven't announced as health and social care levy directly from April 22, but the term is going to be from April 23 and onwards. So let us look on the current NIC threshold and what has changed and what will be the potential change in a few years' time. Now, national insurance employees class 1 national insurance, the current bandwidth is that up until 9,560, there is no national insurance to be paid, but anything above, up until basic tax threshold, is at 12%, and 2% is the anything above that 50,270 mark. From 22 to 23, so basically after 6th of April 2022, it's going to increase to 13.25 for the basic rate taxpayers, and 3.25% for anybody who are the high earners. Now, for tax year 23 and 24, the rate is still going to be at 12 and 2% based on the bandwidth, but anybody at that 1.25% is going to be added as health and social care levy. So that's the term that will be used after tax year 23-24. Now, employers class 1 national insurance, the current threshold is at 8,840. Current NIC rate is at 13.8%. From next year, it is going to be at 15.05%. Next year, meaning that next tax return tax year, and then NIC rates and H&S levy is going to be at 13.8% and 1.25%. So basically, they have segregated it. And likewise, for class 4 national insurance, the current threshold is 9,568, and it's going to jump. It's going to jump to 10.25% from 6th of April 2022, and 3.25% anybody who are higher earners, and NIC rates and levy are separated out from 23-24 is going to return to 9 and 2%, but then health and social care levy will be an additional 1.25%. So let us move. What are the things that as a business owner you could do? It's quite a hit. Basically, employees' costs are going to rise due to the national minimum wage rate impact, and also the percentage change in the NIC is going to have a cost to business owners, but then you got if you are a small business owners and if you have a employees national insurance below £4,000, you still have that allowance there. So you may not pay much, but then that is something that you can account for. Affected taxpayer in SME and family business. So basically those people who have been affected this year, but then they have got a good business and they want to pay bonus or maybe dividend payments. It's wiser to take the dividends out before 6th of April 2021, so that, sorry, 22, so that you fall under the current tax bandwidth. But it really depends upon your circumstances. Also, like, you need to, mark up your price, and when you mark up the price, are the customer willing to pay that amount of money? So basically you need to add value to your product so that customer are satisfied and buy it. If you are on if you are selling high volumes, how many quantity that you need to sell to start to obtain a break-even point, or maybe go further. So basically these are the things that you have to look at, so you can start planning now, so that when these things comes across, you are already well prepared. At EFC Consulting, we do help business owners, any person who is willing to do business and setting out the pricing strategies and strategies to tackle these changes as well. So yeah, if you want to have a discovery call, my contact details are outlined here. My name is Firoz Kaki, and my contact number is displayed, and my email address there. You can book a discovery call through my company's website. I look forward to hearing from you. If you enjoyed this kind of videos, please do like, subscribe, and share this YouTube channel. And I'm looking forward to share these kind of ideas in my next videos. Thank you so much indeed.